Stop cashing that tiny check from your landlord. Seriously, stop it. Because those deductions for paint, carpet, and general wear and tear, they're illegal. And your landlord is counting on you not knowing that. Today, I'm giving you the demand letter template that terrifies property managers and the small claims strategy that turns your stolen deposit into triple damages. Picture this. You move out. You spend hours cleaning. You left it spotless. You expect your $1,500 deposit back. Instead, you get a check for $200. The landlord deducted for painting, carpet cleaning, and general wear and tear. Here's the part that will make you furious. Every single one of those deductions was illegal. Under the law, landlords cannot charge you for normal wear and tear. Faded paint, worn carpet, scuffed walls, that's normal life. That's not deductible. What counts as damage? Large holes in walls, broken fixtures, stains beyond normal use. That's what you can actually be charged for. Think about your last move out. If they charge you for painting, carpet cleaning, or general cleaning, that's wear and tear, and it's illegal. And here's another trick they use. They charge you full replacement costs for old carpet, paint, or appliances, but the law requires them to account for depreciation. If your carpet is 8 years old with a 10-year lifespan, you can only be charged for the remaining 2 years, not the full replacement cost. That's hundreds of dollars landlords illegally pocket every single time. Now, here's where the weapons come in. Every state gives you specific deadlines and penalties. In California, landlords have 21 days to return your deposit or provide itemized deductions. Receipts required for anything over $125. In New York, they have 14 days, and if they miss it, they forfeit the right to keep any portion of your deposit, even if you actually damage the apartment. In Texas, they have 30 days, and missing it creates a presumption of bad faith. So you know the deadlines, you know the distinction, but what do you actually say to your landlord when they try to steal your deposit? That's where the demand letter comes in, and it's the single most powerful weapon you have. Here's the weapon, the demand letter. This is the single most powerful tool you have. It puts your landlord on notice that you know the law, and you're prepared to take legal action if they don't pay up. Here's the exact script. Copy it, paste it, send it. I vacated the property on date. As of today, I have not received my full deposit or an itemized statement of deductions as required under your state law. I demand the return of full deposit amount within deadline, AG 14 days. Please provide receipts for all deductions. If I don't receive a response, I will file a claim in small claims court for the full amount plus statutory penalties, including attorney's fees and court costs. Send it certified mail. Now they can't say they never got it. You have proof. And once they know you have proof, they know they can't bluff their way out. Now, here's the killer part. Demand receipts for every deduction. In California, deductions over $125 require receipts. If they can't produce receipts, they can't charge you. Most landlords don't keep proper records. They'll have to drop the deductions or admit they're trying to scam you. Here's the truth about landlords. They're not used to being challenged. Most tenants just accept the deduction and move on. When you send this letter, you become the 1% who fights back, and landlords hate going to court. They'll often settle immediately because they know they'll lose. Remember the deadlines. California, 21 days. New York, 14 days. What if they ignore you? That's where the real revenge begins, and it's going to cost them a lot more than your original deposit. They ignore your letter, or they respond with a weak excuse. Now what? You file a small claims case. It costs $30 to $75 to file. The small claims cap is now $12,500 for individuals. You don't need a lawyer, you just need to file. Now, here's the killer part. In most states, the landlord bears the burden of proof. They have to prove every deduction was reasonable and legal. They need receipts. They need proof. Without it, they lose. Now, here's the revenge. Every state has penalties for bad faith withholding. California gives you up to 2 times your deposit. New York gives you up to 2 times for willful violations. Texas gives you $100 plus 3 times a wrongfully withheld amount plus attorney's fees. Massachusetts gives you triple damages. Do the math. A $1,500 deposit in Texas becomes $1,500 plus $100 plus $4,500 equals $6,100 that the landlord owes you. In California, $1,500 becomes $3,000. In Massachusetts, it becomes $4,500. That stolen deposit just became a payday. Here's the truth. Most landlords settle before the hearing. They know they can't win. They know they'll have to pay penalties and attorney's fees. They don't want the public record. They don't want a judge finding them guilty of bad faith. That demand letter you sent, it's now Exhibit A. So here is your complete playbook. 1. Document everything. Take photos when you move in and out. 2. Schedule a pre-move-out inspection if your state requires it. 3. Send the demand letter, certified mail, return receipt. 4. File small claims if they don't respond. 5. Claim statutory penalties. If they acted in bad faith, demand double or triple. Your landlord is betting you won't fight back. Don't prove them right. That $1,500 deposit your landlord stole, you can get it back. And if they broke the law, you can get double or triple. The law's on your side. The question is whether you'll use it. Now, go get your money back.